We have the historical Apple stars price data. We want to analyze Apple stars historical performance. The most important indicator is return, yearly return or monthly return or daily return. Uh, we are going to use monthly return and express as percentage. How to calculate monthly return? Type equal ending value minus beginning value divided by beginning value. We got a negative return. No worry. That just means the price went down for this month. So double click. Oh, sorry. Yeah, yeah. Slowly. We got all the return for this table. And let's go through some basic measurements here. Measurements of center, measurements of variability, measurements of distribution. I am not going to calculate everyone. I just pick some, the most basic to go through. Let's see the mean, median, and mode. How to calculate the mean? Actually, I already calculated. Let me show you how to do it. In Excel, the formula is average. So move the mouse on the top of the column and then click. We got all the data in this column and just close the parenthesis, return, we got the mean. So for every data here, you just click the cell and then go to the formula bar. You can know how I calculate this number, or what is the formula in Excel to calculate the number. For the mode, use the mode formula in Excel, but this number is NA. What this means just means no mode in this data set, because of obviously no returns are the same at this data set. It's okay. So the range is the biggest number in this data set minus the smallest number. The variance, use the variance formula. The standard deviation, use standard deviation formula. Actually, standard deviation is the square root of the variance, so we can calculate standard deviation use square root formula, SQRT. This square root of the variance got the same, or we can use just straightforward this number raised to the 1 to the half power. We got the same. We just need to change to pick the percentage format. So different methods to calculate. Let's go to quantize. In this class, we only interested in quantize and percentile. Quantize and percentile actually are two kinds quantize, the most popular. So what quantize mean? Quantize just the boundary or the cutting point that divides the data set into four parts. For example, the first quantile is the boundary that 25% of the data fall below this boundary. In Excel, the formula to calculate the quantile is this one. The first quantile, you just put the 1 in. The second quantile is you just put the number 2 in. Okay, let's go to the frequency distribution. This is the most important statistic and very popular. So we have this data set. In this data set, we have 459 data points. We want to group these data points into different class. We need to build class interval. The first step is we need to figure out the maximum value in this data set and the minimum value in this data set. Now we have these two numbers, so we grouped the data into this kind of class interval. We just look through it and we know the interval, the increment is 10%. And the most important is how to set the first class interval. Because we have the minimum data is this number, so we set the first class interval as equals or less than negative 50%. And the bin, this is for human beings to recognize, but Excel doesn't recognize this one. Excel recognizes the bin. The bin just the top or the cap of every interval, every class. This one, the top is negative 50%. For this class, the top is negative 40%. We need to tie it in. Now we are going to calculate the group frequency. Use Excel formula frequency. Data error. Just click the whole column. Oh no, I made a mistake. First, we need to highlight all the cells we want to fill the data in. And then go to the formula bar, type equal frequency. Select all the data in the column, gamma, comma, and then highlight the bin, and then close the parenthesis, and then pay attention, Shift, Control, and Enter at the same time. Oh, now we got the group frequency. Let's sum them up. We have all the data points 459 and grouped in different kind of class interval.